So you have worked out this question. Let's look at it together. Now remember the steps, basic steps here. You must change y to x so that you have a function of x instead of both x and y. Also change dy to dx. Alright? Just like what was done in the previous example. Now, here, it is an integral along the curve x squared plus y dx plus x minus y squared dy. Almost the same thing as was in the previous example, except this was positive. I changed it to negative from 0, 2 to 3, 5 along this curve x plus 2. Alright. Now, here we have the integral from x equals 0 to x equals 3. So it's from 0 to 3 of x squared plus y, but y is x plus 2 and I don't want any y mixed up with the x, so it's plus x plus 2 dx. Alright, so we have this part dx plus x minus y squared, but again no y should be there, only x is, and you know that y is x plus 2. So instead of y squared, it's x plus 2 squared. Alright? Now I have dy, but I want dx. If you look at the function y equal x plus 2, and then you differentiate to get dy by dx is equal to, well, it would be 1, right? So this implies dy by dx equal 1, which implies that dy is equal to dx. So you can just change dy to dx because they are equal to each other. Okay, so what you have is the integral from 0 to 3 of x squared plus x plus 2 dx plus x minus what now? When you multiply this out, you're going to get x squared plus 2x, which is 4x, plus 2 2's 4. Alright? Dx. So the integral applies to all of this. Alright. Simplifying it further, you have the integral from 0 to 3 of x squared plus x plus 2 dx plus, this will be x, when you open the bracket, everything inside the bracket will change sign, minus x squared minus 4x minus 4 dx. So what you have now is the integral from 0 to 3 of, putting everything together, x squared minus x squared, x is now x plus x is 2x, 2x minus 4x is minus 2x, then 2 minus 4 is minus 2 dx, which is equal to the integral from 0 to 3 of, well, to negative 2x minus 2 dx. Alright. So, when you integrate, you would have, well, you could put the negative 2 outside the integral sign. Let's do that then. Is the integral from 0 to 3, negative 2 times the integral from 0 to 3 of x plus 1. Right? So you see that part of x plus 1 is there. And dx. So it's going to be negative 2 times. When you integrate, you have x squared over 2 plus x from 0 to 3, which is negative 2 times. Well, this would be 3 squared over 2 plus 3 minus, this would be 0, because you'd have an x squared, a 0 squared over 2 plus 0, right? So that amounts to negative 2 times 9 over 2 plus 3, negative 2 times that would be negative 2 times, what's 9 over 2 plus 3? It's 9 over 2 plus 2 times 3 over 2, using common denominators, multiplying both top and bottom by 2. So it will be negative 2 times. This would be 6, 9 and 6, 15 over 2. So this would be, well, 2 cancel 2. So it's negative 15, right? So it is negative 15. So did you get it? If you got stuck anywhere and didn't get it, make sure you try it again without looking back at the working here. Alright? So I'll see you in the next video.